What's up, Men in Education? I'm David Obney, and this is my contribution, my entry to the pork pageant. All right, so like any good piece of meat, this has to be prepared 12 to 24 hours before. What I'm doing is a pork belly. I went to my favorite local butcher, and I got a pork belly, and I'm going to cook this Chinese style. Okay, so I've got a marinade here. I've got a teaspoon of Chinese 5 spices, a teaspoon of white pepper, a teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of cooking wine. I couldn't find the Chinese Zhaozhang wine, so I'm using a sherry, and a teaspoon of stevia because I don't really like the sugar, and we didn't have any sugar. So I got this all mixed up, and I am going to just slather it on the bottom of this pork belly. Just paint it all up real good here. Oh, that smells so good. You can smell the black licorice in there and the anise. Oh, the star anise smells so good. It all smells really, really good, really strong. So that should be a nice flavor. And I'm going to, just paint the whole bottom side of this pork belly, as well as the sides here. Don't want to do the skin with this because it'll get too dark. So, got my sides all painted up and the bottom of it all slathered on real good. There we go. Just a little bit more here. All right. So, I've got that all done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over on the foil and wash my hands up real quick here. What I'm going to do with that foil is I'm going to make like a, like a sort of like a sleeping bag. The top of it's going to be open though, so I guess it's like more like a foil bed. So just fold these sides in like this, and I guess what this will do is this will direct the heat toward the skin, which is up right now. So yeah, I know a lot of you guys are going to be using your smokers and your grills, but it called for rain here in Northeast Ohio tomorrow, and that's always changing. And I don't have like a super fancy smoker or anything. It's a nice smoker. I mean, I got it in March when COVID hit. My wife was like, "Yeah, go ahead, get a smoker. We'll smoke some meats." I've done a lot of cooking, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I thought, well, let me find something that I can make in the oven here, okay? Well, so the next step is, and I don't have a meat tenderizer, so pick this up on YouTube, this tip. Just sort of like a fistful of bamboo skewers, and I'm just gonna poke a lot of holes, like a lot. I teach theater, and I played Macbeth once at the University of Akron, so I'm totally not pretending this is King Duncan and I'm Macbeth. No, but you just want a ton of holes in here, and I guess it's these holes that are going to help this skin to get nice and crispy, because the skin's got a lot of moisture in it, and this is going to help dry out that skin when it cooks tomorrow. So, a lot of holes. Just piercing that skin. And this is just like round one of the holes. You're going to see more of this tomorrow when I take it out of the fridge. All right, so we got that. Now I have this other, I'm going to rinse this brush real quick. Got my Weber silicone brush. I love this thing. All right, so now this is some rice vinegar. It's a tablespoon of rice vinegar. It is a teaspoon of sea salt, and it is a couple pinches of baking soda. And I'm just going to let me just tighten this up real good. And what I'm going to do here is just paint the skin with this one. Let's smell that rice vinegar. Yeah, this is looking good. And just put that on the skin there. All right, now this needs to go into the fridge for 12 to 24 hours. So when I bring it out tomorrow, this skin should be nice and hard, maybe a little bit sticky, but it should be getting hard and it should feel dry to the touch. So let me just throw it onto this cookie sheet with a rack, and then I'm going to stick this in the fridge, and I'll see you back tomorrow.